Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is DaReal. We are here with some NBA 2K Mobile. So the brand new playoffs theme is officially here. I'm going to break down everything that you need to know for this theme. This is a jam-packed video, so let's get into it. It was definitely a great time to play the game. We got a brand new theme tourneys. This is the first time this has been introduced to the game. This is an exclusive tourney for the playoffs theme, Race to the Championship. So sprint to the finish of this theme-focused tournament that runs for the duration of the associated theme. And I hope that they continue this going forward for sure. Win all 7-game series before the time runs out. Use tourney tickets to enter theme tourney games. Your tourney tickets fill to 2 once a day, so be sure to use them every day. Need more tickets? Check the theme packs in the store. Earn, craft, find, or hire free agent theme cards to meet lineup requirements for each round. Win the finals to become a tournament champion and take home legendary prizes. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it includes legendary shoes. So check it out. The first tier will give you 2 playoffs 2023 collectibles that you can use to craft players. The second round will give you elite gear keys. The third round gives you a guaranteed random epic shoe. The fourth tier will give you playoff 2023 collectibles. And the last tier, and check out the power, you gotta have 167,000 power. So this is definitely gonna be for the top tier players. This will give you a chance to get random legendary gear. So finally, something that's like end game content for the game. I'm really excited about this. And again, I hope that y'all continue to do this for every theme going forward. The second thing I wanna point out, it is super important, right? You gotta do your playoff picker. This is where you choose who you think is going to win the upcoming games in the playoffs, and this is a great way to get collectibles to craft players as well. So rewards for winning picks of each game could be a Western Conference collectible or a Eastern Conference collectible. So I already made some of my picks. You can see them on the screen. So if you guess the pick correctly, you get a chance to get one of those collectibles. And if you are into pack openings, I definitely recommend you hit that subscribe button because we will be doing pack openings all throughout the playoffs theme. So definitely check those out. So as far as the new players added to this theme, right, we got a Galaxy Opal, Jaden McDaniels. These players will have a combination of the Eastern loyalty and the Western loyalty. So power is increased by 20% when 3 other Western Conference cards are in your lineup. So we got Jaden McDaniels, we got Lou Dort, who's craftable. We got a Fred VanVleet. We got a Clint Capella. We got a CJ McCollum, who's craftable as well. We got a Jalen Williams kicking off the Dark Matter tier. We got a Scotty Barnes, who's craftable. We got Rudy Gobert. We got Zach LaVine. We got Kawhi Leonard, who's craftable as well. We got a Keegan Murray. We got a Brook Lopez, who is also craftable. Nicholas Claxton. We got a DeMar DeRozan, who's craftable. A Devin Booker. A Brandon Ingram, who's craftable. We got a Bam Adebayo. We got a Russell Westbrook. This is a nice card for sure. Jimmy Butler, who's craftable. Jason Tatum. A Jamal Murray. Kicks off the Pearl tier. We got Mikal Bridges, who's also craftable. He's got the Nets jersey on, so that's pretty cool. We got James Harden. That's going to be a great card. Anthony Davis. We got a craftable Ja Morant. Julius Randle kicking off the Knicks Nation with the Obsidian, so I appreciate that for sure. We got a De'Aaron Fox, a Trae Young, who's craftable. We got Joel Embiid. We got LeBron James. And stay tuned in because I'm going to explain to you how you can get to LeBron James as well. We got Evan Mobley, who's craftable, kicking off the Amber tier. We got an Amber Jalen Brunson. I'm hype about that. We got an Amber Jalen Brown. We got an Amber Jaren Jackson Jr., an Amber Klay Thompson, who's craftable. There have been players asking for Klay Thompson. Here he goes. We got a Cosmic Jasper Donovan Mitchell. Now this is awesome. We got a Cosmic Jasper Kevin Durant. The new KD is always exciting. We got a new Stephen Curry as well, and a new Giannis, who is also craftable. There's also a Cosmic Jasper Nikola Jokic. Now there are 2 sets that are part of this theme. The first one does give you a chance to get a Cosmic Jasper Giannis on your squad, which is going to be the top tier power forward. So in order to get Giannis though, you got to craft Klay Thompson. You got to craft LeBron James. And I'm going to break down how you can get that LeBron, Mikal Bridges, Jimmy Butler, and Brook Lopez. Now to get the LeBron is actually pretty possible for everybody to get this LeBron. You just got to grind the events. So you got to get playoffs 23 Eastern collectibles. And you see I already have some from doing a playoff picker. We got Playoffs 23 Gauntlet Collectibles, which you get from grinding the Gauntlet event. Playoffs 23 King Collectibles, which you get from grinding King of the Court. Playoffs 23 Fantasy Collectibles, which you get from grinding the Fantasy Finals. So as far as the upcoming rewards, the first event will be King of the Court. It's going to give you that chance to get the Cosmic Jasper Kevin Durant. That's a massive W. Amber Jaren Jackson Jr. and Obsidian De'Aaron Fox, who balled out yesterday. And then the next event after that is Gauntlet. You get a chance to get Nikola Jokic as your last reward. We got Jaylen Brown, and then the Obsidian Julius Randle. Then for the final event is going to be Fantasy Finals. Now the good thing about that is that you should have a lot of reward players by the time the third event comes. So you should have more players that you can use to grind the hard mode. The final reward for that event is going to be Cosmic Jasper Donovan Mitchell, Amber Jalen Brunson, which is great, and Obsidian Joel Embiid. So for those of you that don't have a good center, it's definitely a chance for you to get one. Now the cards get power boosts for each round they advance in real life. For King of the Court and Gauntlet, you have special East and West modes that will allow you to get the collectibles. Now, there's also an official announcement regarding the LeBron. As far as building out the players for the playoffs theme, I'm going to break down the top 3 rarities like we did in our last video. So we'll start off with Julius Randle. He's got a 5 in mid-range shooting, 5 in strength and rebounding. Since he's like a stretch 4, you can bring up his 3-point shot, but you can also bring up his layups and dunks and his post scoring and bring up his defending. De'Aaron Fox has a 5 in agility, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, and playmaking. You can try to bring up his defending up to a 5. You can try to bring up his layups and dunks as well, and try to bring up his shoot-off dribble. Trae Young has a 5 in playmaking, agility, shoot-off dribble, mid-range shooting, and 3-point shot. You can also try to bring up his layups and dunks, his defending, and then boost up his playmaking and his shooting stats. Joel Embiid has a 5 in defending, strength, rebound, and layups and dunks, mid-range shooting, and post scoring. You can try to boost up his agility and his playmaking and bring up his defending. LeBron James have the best stats in the game, him and Giannis. So for LeBron, you can just build him out the way you want to use him on the court. Evan Mobley, very underrated center, somebody you should definitely want to add to your squad. He's got a 5 in layups and dunks, mid-range shooting, rebounding, defending. So if you could bring up some stats for him, it would be playmaking, post scoring, and defending. Jalen Brunson got a 5 in shoot-off dribble, agility, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, and playmaking. You can try bringing up his layups and dunks, his defending, and then boost up his agility and playmaking. He will go crazy for your team. Jaylen Brown has a 5 in agility, layups and dunks, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot. You could bring up his playmaking, his defending, and his shoot-off dribble. Jaren Jackson Jr. got a 5 in mid-range shooting, defending. You could bring up his rebounding, his post scoring, his playmaking, his agility, and his layups and dunks. Klay Thompson has a 5 in shoot-off dribble, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, defending. You could bring up his playmaking, his agility, and his layups and dunks. Donovan Mitchell got a 5 in shoot-off dribble, layups and dunks, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, agility, and playmaking. He is good, I'm telling you. You could bring up his defending, and from there, just boost up his strong stats. If you want to have a lot of fun with Donovan Mitchell, bring up his layups and dunks and his mid-range shooting. Kevin Durant got a 5 in shoot-off dribble, mid-range, 3-point shot, and playmaking. You could bring up his defending, his layups and dunks, his agility, and some of his shooting stats. Stephen Curry, this card is so good. 5 in shoot-off dribble, mid-range shooting, 3-point shot, agility, playmaking. You could bring up his defending, his layups and dunks, and go crazy and boost up his shoot-off dribble and his 3-point shot. Giannis, another player with incredible stats. He has a 5 in layups and dunks, mid-range shooting, post scoring, agility, strength, rebounding, playmaking, and defending. So if you're going to boost up anything, go crazy, bring up his defending, bring up his layups and dunks, and he's going to go in. He's going to be incredible for your team. Nikola Jokic has a 5 in shoot-off dribble, mid-range, post scoring, strength, rebound, and playmaking. He's also one of the top players as far as stats. You can try bringing up his defending and his layups and dunks and boost him to your playstyle. So we broke down the entire playoffs theme, the playoff picker, the brand new tourneys, all the cards you can craft. how to build up the top 3 rarities for this tier. So if there's a time for you to grind this game, it is right now. The upcoming 3 events are all playable, and you can get incredible players for your squad. So it's definitely a time to grind. I'm excited about the playoffs theme. We're going to be having a ton of fun, and we're going to be dropping a ton of videos. You already know that. So stay tuned in for the upcoming pack opening videos where we feature the newest packs and gameplay of whatever players we pull. So again, it's gonna be crazy. I'm hyped. Let me know in the comment section which players you want to craft, who you're gonna grind for, and who you think is gonna win the NBA Finals. Right? As always, I appreciate the support. I will catch everybody in the next video. Peace out.